Okay, welcome back. Now, a lot of what it is to work in Kismet is problem solving, and I have a problem regarding the pickup of this link gun. The problem is that something that wasn't an issue in Unreal Tournament 3 is now an issue in UDK. And the issue is that the first link gun every character ever gets is the low-powered link gun. The only alteration to this is when you pick up the second link gun, or if you pick up the link gun from a fallen enemy, then you have the full-powered link gun. And I have to figure out how to get the character to have this full-powered link gun simply by walking through this this trigger. Now it took a little bit of time for me to sort of think of possible solutions, and I tried out a few, but I've finally found one that works. Now the first problem that we had is that this setup wouldn't have worked anyway, because the give inventory has got no target to give the inventory to. I'm just going to give the instigator an object variable and make that the target for the give inventory. But that doesn't really fix our problem. If I come in here and play through, you can see I've got the low-powered black link gun, and when I come up to this point here, you can see that nothing is happening. I still have the same link gun. If I come in here and change the world properties so that there's no default player for no default inventory for the player, and play this through, well, you can see I don't have a link gun, and now if I come up to this link gun, I do get given one, but it only gives me one. As long as I have this link gun, give inventory won't upgrade my link gun to the more powerful link gun. There are a couple of options that you can set in here. Clear existing, for example, or force replace. This will replace the current link gun with a new link gun, which is the same, which is exactly the same. It's the low-powered link gun. So what I needed was a way for this trigger to give us either 2 copies of a link gun, or give us the full-powered link gun right from the start. And I finally figured out what I need to do wrong. Like I said, Kismet is quite often a process of problem solving and coming up with solutions to roadblocks. And so what I used was new action actor factory. This is exactly the same as the actor factory that spawns in Bill and Bob. And I'm just going to put the output from give inventory to this spawn actor, and I'm going to come down to the factory, I want to say factory setting, but the factory slot. I'll think of the word later on. Okay, and I'm going to come down to UT actor factory pickup, which is off the screen, of course it is. And let's see. Still off the screen. Does it really matter? I'm sure you trust me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, you'll have to trust me. It's just here. And we have the UT actor factory pickup. And the inventory class is going to be the link gun. And the spawn point, I could make it this trigger, bring in an object variable for this trigger, but I'm going to be sneaky and see if I can get it to register this instigator, so the player that activates the trigger, being the place where this link gun will spawn. And with that set up, let's see how it works. There we go. We have a white link gun, and it shoots all the way to the wall. So the range is good, the power is good, and we now have this working the way that it's supposed to. And it also works every time you go over this trigger, so it really does tie in with this sort of persistent version of this link gun hovering here. And so with that done, we have basically fixed up our problem. So let's see how it works with the gameplay. And to set this up, I'm just going to come down here to this actor factory. I'm going to take off give default inventory, just so that when Bob spawns he doesn't have the link gun. So now we come in, Bob comes in and he doesn't have a link gun. We're going to come down to this section, pick up our link gun, and we now have the range to get Bob right from inside this trigger, right from the start. And so now Bob can come along, pick up his version of the link gun, twice if he wants to, and we have the full range link gun now. And so everything is set up just fine. Incidentally, if you're wondering why I still have this give inventory, it's because this give inventory gives us the first link gun for our character, and the actor factory will give us the second link gun for the character. If you wanted to, you could take out this node, but it does have a slight change in how things work. If I play through this, I'm sorry, there's going to be a lot of running around. You see we get the initial link gun, and then we can come over it again to get the new link gun. We can change it so that the actor factory will actually spawn 2 link guns. And if we play through here now, we'll come through and you'll notice that we got the black link gun, and then a moment later it upgraded to the white link gun. And you could leave that in if you wanted the player to know that they've got the upgraded version. And I think that's a problem with the spawn delay. If we wanted to, we could take this spawn delay down to something like 0.05. See if that's enough time for it to register. And now if we play through this, and if this works the way that I'm expecting, perhaps I'll take out that give inventory node completely. Yeah, that's not too bad. Except that we do still have that double every time that we go over this. And I prefer it with that single sort of that single sound when we go over that that point, and just reminding you that if we already have a link gun, this give inventory won't give you anything more, and so every time we go over that trigger we will still just get this this sound and not a double up of this sound and this sound. So I'll just bring this back to 0.5 and test this out again, make sure I haven't broken anything. Yep, and so that's how I want it to work.